Hello, hello, beautiful people of the internet. Hello, Plaguebird, Corvus Korak, Sue Sage, Luke Solus, J-Chan, Curse Word, Plaguebird, Platinum God, The Doomer Blocks, Fennec Phoenix 25, hello, hello. Talking about some banana bread recipes, some bread pudding, banana pudding. I love banana pudding. I actually just like bananas. Bananas are pretty good. Speaking of things that are good, today's a good day. Today's been a weirdly good day. And apparently, this was not on my bingo card when I opted to play this game, but announced today, there will be a DLC for this game? That is hilarious to me. It says it releases August 18th. I don't know. I don't know what to make of this. I mean, we just continue on as normal. I guess there's no meaningful, actionable aspect to this information, except that, like, what? Was not on my list. Was not on my list. Yeah, that's real. This is a real thing. And I wasn't sure if it was safe for me to, like, click on, like, you know, I don't know. They're not going to give strategic information, so I was like, whatever. I did read the news brief, and yeah, two new characters that are apparently from Darkest Dungeon 2. So, the Runaway and the Duelist. Weird. Very weird. So, we had a pretty successful day yesterday. Yesterday, things went pretty well. Nobody died. I did some experimenting with some new squads. I pretty much hate everything I tried. That wasn't what's been working for me. So, I don't know what to make of that, but... but I like the ones that I've been working with and rolling with and having success with. And I don't know. We'll see how and if that changes. For what it's worth, I knew I played Battle Brothers differently from the zeitgeist, from the standard person / streamer / anyone, well before I started streaming it with my use of Spear Bros. And, you know, reflecting on this a bit more, I want to come up with, like, the right way to say this. But generally, let's see. What's a good way of putting this? Should have thought about this beforehand, before I started just opening my mouth. The popular opinion in a single player game where there's no super easily defined objective or playstyle or whatever, or like there's no PvP or things like that, the thing that becomes most standard advice is generally has two qualities to it. One of them is that it is easy and simple to execute, and the other is that it has some sort of, like, it's like pleasing to do, if that makes sense. And usually that means it also is, like, fast to execute in a game like this. So as an example, to give a little more clarity what I'm talking about, I did some PoE racing way early on when Path of Exile came out, and I was a firm believer. This is an Elden era, and if you were a part of this, congratulations for this little bit of nostalgia. There was an era where Poison Arrow, or Poison, was it called Poison Cloud? Poison Cloud Arrow, whatever it was called. It was a really good skill. And I think it was just, like, taken out of the game. I don't even remember. But it looked dumb. But it was, like, obviously the best skill. And I did really well in some races where I was just like, yep, I found that skill, I'm just going to use it. Even though I had less playtime than a lot of other people, I ended up doing really well just because Poison Arrow. It had a really dinky looking effect. But people didn't think it was good. Also, like in Battle Brothers, people tend to talk about how good of perks Underdog, Berserk, and Killing Frenzy are. And, like, they're good perks, they're fine. But if you look at, like, prevailing advice, people will be like, yeah, you should take, this bro is really good, so you should take Berserk and Killing Frenzy and Underdog. And my opinion is that Underdog and Berserk are practically mutually exclusive. I don't think you should basically ever take those 2 perks on the same brother. But when you do that separation, you can't just blindly go into battles. You have to use your brain. So it'll never be the thing that's popular. Anyway, all this is to say, how do I proceed here? Sturgy might be cooking here, despite not knowing what's going on. That's my hot take. People say the class balance is good, but I suspect that's not actually true. That's my hot take. But yeah, the Doomer Locks outlines it nicely. Underdog implies you're getting hit, or at least attacked. You're getting attacked by several enemies. Berserk requires a lot of fatigue to spend, and getting attacked eats fatigue. You don't even have to get hit. So, anyway. But overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer. So maybe I don't know anything and I'm dumb, I'm weak, dumb, and cowardly. In other good news, I do have D&D tonight, so if this is a slightly shorter stream, if you're looking at the playtime on YouTube, don't be alarmed. Or maybe do. Maybe it all falls apart and I go insane. We've got fresh air in the tunnels from doing a mission in the Warrens, and we left ourselves with this. The Inchoate. This is a word I don't know. Is this a real word? Anyway. Excuse me. The Inquate flesh. You weren't insane already? I'm working on it. You play video games specifically because you want to spend some time not using your brain? That's fair. Like, I think that's reasonable. I, however, play video games because I want to use my brain. Not that that is implicitly right or wrong, but that is why I do it. Okay, so we're going to come up with a good squad to do this, because despite this going on here, where we're going to gain more resolve and do more damage, I want to make sure we're bringing the best squad we can for every boss fight. Now, this is an apprentice level 1. So I think, yeah, we're not going to be able to bring any of the level 3 brothers, but we can bring level 2 brothers and sisters. You're only satisfied when you have to use your brain. Button mashing puts you to sleep. Yeah, same here. Same here. Yeah, no, I like, I'm not, this isn't like, I don't know. I'm being serious that like, that is absolutely, completely a valid way to view it, to want to not use your brain. That's fair. Maybe it's describing an Inchoate. Maybe. Stoji, have you experimented with the flagellant yet? Yes. Got one once. And I didn't really care for it, but I haven't looked at it since. Okay, so if we're going to go into this fight against this flesh monster, Inchoate is an adjective meaning just begun, undeveloped, or not fully formed. I see, interesting. Oh, also, that reminds me. Karim Denizbra 8894, thank you. But I'm going to inchoate. Okay. You're the opposite, mostly from Raywin. Your brain feels hyperactive, and being able to focus on various challenges and games helps keep that hyperactivity in check. I definitely have a few brain off games I enjoy as well, though, for sure, so it's a bit of a column A, a bit of a column B for me. Yeah, for me it's a little bit of column A, column B, but I tend to play these games, or like games where I engage my brain a lot more. And it could be hyperactivity, but if it is, I don't know. We just rock and roll. But that reminds me, YouTube chat is still going to appear on the screen, but YouTube has been a bit unreliable as far as not giving spoilers. So I've changed my view to only see Twitch chat. I don't know how to communicate that on YouTube other than I should probably go to YouTube and type that in a message. I don't know. Someone just say a message in YouTube that Slurgy's not looking at YouTube chat so that people see that or whatever. I don't know. But I'm not going to look at YouTube chat anymore. And if I need to go to emote mode for this, I will. But I'm hoping not to need to. It hasn't been too bad, but just a little worried about it. Anyway, so we're able to bring level 2 veteran brothers and sisters here. So we do have a squad like this that we could bring. I don't know that I love it. I like the prospect of bringing a highwayman for the boss if we don't know much about it, just because we've had some luck with buff up, pew 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 pew, as a strategy. And we do have something to give him accuracy and crit, and emboldening vapors. What I kind of want, actually, let's take a look. Oh, I guess I was going to take a look at what we've got available for recruits, but now that I think about it, they're going to be level 0 anyway. So, and we've got one version of each of these, so I think I'm fine just leaving these behind. Yeah. So I might bring apples and fruits, Oditos, Ciervos, Ceres, and Behenotos. We'll have to be really careful about the beginning of the dungeon. Making sure to stress heal right at the beginning. Seems okay. And we're going into the Warrens. Is there any reason why that's a bad idea with these heroes specifically? No. And you know what's really nice is that we have some speedy up, very fast, make enemies sad quirks, where we can stun the back line and then go for a kill guaranteed on the second round, basically. So I think the hallway fights actually should be pretty clean, I hope. Yeah, I think actually this squad seems okay. This squad seems okay like this. So let's bring the Knight's Crest here. And boy, I guess I could do Dismas's head on Oditos Ciervos, especially if we're gonna buff his damage. And oh, hello, hello. And actually, well, we'll figure some stuff out here in a second. And what else do we want to put on apples and fruits here? Could give him extra stun skill chance. I don't want to lower his dodge, really. I feel like dodge is probably, has so far proven to be a really good stat. And I have a feeling that's not going to change. Yeah, we'll put on the Healthstone. Whatever, we'll just make this a beefy Chonkerton boy. Actually, let's see, is there anything else? Yeah. Actually, what I'm going to do, is there a remove? Can I remove from, I don't want to unequip all, I just want to unequip the ones from heroes I don't have. Whatever, I'll just do it manually. Okay, so now let's look at these, because I think I'm going to do something instead of the Healthstone. Let's do the Overture box. Or actually, you know what? Since we don't care about accuracy on this brother at all, right? Our Jester, the ability itself of Finale has a accuracy base of 145, so it basically never misses, or at least it gets up to 95% hit chance. So I think I want to do that. I think that's where I want it. So why not just make it so that he's substantially more tanky? Just in case, right? So then here, we can maybe even just do, I don't know, some form of damage. Especially with this much hit points, that might actually be okay. Sometimes you just bop them. So here we're gonna go with the Highwayman relics specifically, I think. Damage on the range skills. Extra crit. We like critting. We like critting a lot. Yeah, we'll try this squad. We'll try this squad. So then, since we've already got that squad lined up and figured out, let's head back and... I don't think we want anything from the stagecoach. We're still looking to save up more portraits because I've got a dream of opening a bank and getting rich. Rightly or wrongly, foolishly or smartly. It's what I'm thinking. So let's make sure, oh yeah, so first off, let's make sure at the blacksmith we've upgraded everything fully. I would really like to get weaponsmithing here. These upgrades seem very important. Oh yeah, that's right, I can just click on them. Would you say you enjoy critting more than being crit? I would say so. Yeah, and the other nice thing is, so since yesterday, one of the things, I was talking about this a little bit, but as I'm trying to sort of determine how all the different mechanical things work, at least as much as is possible via observation, one of the things that I was paying attention to very closely was crit, and it looks like crit is basically double damage. And so if something is basically double damage, then 10% crit is the same overall from a damage perspective as a 10% more damage multiplier. Although it's better than that because it also like relieves stress and gives you happy, feel good brain endorphin chemicals, which is not to be underestimated. We like the happy, feel good chemicals. We like those a lot. Okay, and what do we have for survivalist skills? So I don't think we have as good as survivalist skills. So crits relieve in-game stress and out-of-game stress. Right, exactly. They really do. Okay, let's learn this one. And I don't want to do risky stuff with stress. Yeah, okay. And feasting sometimes gives members of your party heart attacks. So true. Do I want to send anyone off for any drinking or other sorts of gallivanting? I guess not. We don't really need to go to the Abbey. Crits are not as good as banana bread though. That's true, I do like banana bread quite a bit. Let's maybe do a little quirk treatment. And do we want to get rid of spotted fever here? Sure. It's not that expensive. So let's look at our level 3 brothers and sisters here and see what maybe is most important to either lock in or get rid of. This is where experience would make a huge difference. But yeah, characters are gonna have four camping skills. I guess I don't really want stress faster, right? If I'm looking to accumulate as many good... Actually, no, I probably want to like lock in something, right? I think locking in is more important than anything else. Actually, what I should maybe do... I wonder if I should lock in natural on Vance Lightning. Like, is this really good or is it not that good? I'm not sure, but it seems really good. I suspect that the trinkets just get better, though. Like, better and better. So maybe just like... Yeah, I'm not sure. Maybe just lock in evasive. I think I like evasive here. Which trait you lock in is a very personal choice. Oh no, see, I think that's... I think that is... Well, okay, it is a very personal choice. Like, I'm not going to say that it's not a personal choice. Of course it is. But almost for sure, there's like a right answer. If that makes sense. Like, once you know the game, there's a correct answer to that. 9,000. I'm just gonna do it. We're gonna try this.
Experimental techniques and tonics can overcome things.
7,875. Okay. But yeah, for sure. I mean, don't get me wrong, some team comps are going to ask for other things, but there are some team comps that are... How do I put it this way? All right, again, with Battle Brothers, kind of dovetailing off of what I was trying to talk about earlier. With Battle Brothers, I don't ever expect dedicated Spear Bros to become popular in the zeitgeist. For it to be effective requires you to acknowledge turn order, to acknowledge AI behavior, paying attention to AI behavior when there's melee contact, looking very closely at, you know, all the hexes and what the enemy can do, and getting the most out of a battle for super clean fights, from making your best brothers a role that does not do that much damage. I think that is just better. Like, it is just correct. If you were to like try to, if you were to try to, for example, reliably beat Black Monolith by 150 days on every single origin back to back, as an example. Or like anytime you're trying to, like, don't get me wrong, I'm not saying there aren't other ways you could do it and you shouldn't be open to other ideas, but like that as an example is kind of like, there are going to be quirks that are just better and they're not exactly playstyle, right? There's certain maps in Brood War where you don't go mech in TVZ, but maybe another one you can, and it's fine. And there's like a correct. There's a thing that's just better. So that's kind of the way I'm trying to put it. Anyway. That isn't to say you couldn't achieve success using many different approaches, because you can. Ooh, Tenacity Ring, I think I kind of like for units I don't care about critting as much. Like, Tenacity Ring could be good here, but I think the Plague Doctor's already got two really good trinkets. All right, I think that's all we want to do here. Let's embark. We're going to be killing the, what was it, Incoate? Incote? I think Incote was how someone said to pronounce it earlier. And yeah, I don't want to be like gatekeeping. If you want to play with something that is you find effective, you should just do that. Nothing, you don't have to play it with ways that are objectively best or whatever. That's not necessary to enjoy playing a game or whatever. All right, so I put take less food, ? Bring herbs, more traps. Incho hate? From the same root. All right, let's, hold on. If this is,
Inchoate.
Inchoate. Inchoate. I didn't want to Google it because I didn't know if that was a made-up word. Inchoate is an adjective meaning just begun, not fully formed, or in an early stage of development. Oh, okay.
Inchoate.
Inchoate. Yeah, it's a real English word. It's not what I'm familiar with. All right, let's make sure to bring plenty of stuff, though. Like, if we need to throw stuff away, we just do. That would be one benefit to getting the bank, too. Is like, if we end up with way too much gold, then I'll feel comfortable not needing to greed as much when things get harder. If they get harder, I guess I don't even know.
My zeal for blood rituals and summoning rites had begun to ebb, as each attempt invariably brought only failure and disappointment. Progress was halting, and the rapidly accumulating surplus of wasted flesh had become burdensome.
Did you get your bank? No.
The thing is more terrible than I can describe. An incoherent jumble of organ, sinew, and bone.
Okay. Seems bad. But yeah, we did not have the bank yet. But hopefully soon. Hopefully soon. And by soon, I mean several expeditions still. Okay. So far, every single boss has been a terminal stop the furthest from our starting position. So I'm assuming, or no, except for the last one, which was just furthest from the starting position, but the map was just a big square. I'm still stuck on the terminal stop because that was a previous thought. So my guess is the boss is here, based on previously observed behavior. And that has been true with both Warren's bosses twice. Excuse me, both Ruin's bosses twice and the one Warren's boss we have seen. So I'm going to keep rolling on that. And so we're going to roll this way. Pour for which corner or none? I don't think it'll be in the corner. I think it'll be here. But we're going to prepare for the boss in case it's here, because this is the furthest, like, straight line distance, I guess. Okay. Yeah, that's interesting. I guess, in any case, I think if we rest here, and we're ready for a boss here or here, that makes sense. We're doing a science? We're doing a science. No! Got hit by a trap.
Mind that such missteps are the exception, and not the rule.
What week number are we in? A 19? I think we're at 19.
Glittering gold, trinkets and baubles, paid for in blood.
Okay, good. We wanted to fight here. And we really want to stun this back line. Good luck. Hey, thank you, Desponcini. Hope that all is well in your world. Hook where it hurts. Missed me. Lucky number 19. Butcher's Cut. Missed me. So one of the things that I've sort of observed, I have no idea what the enemy's hit chance is, but I know that it seems like even with 0% dodge, at least at low levels, right? At 0 dodge, you still dodge some of the time. Like actually a pretty reasonable amount. And if it really is just a flat reduction, boy, it sure seems like if you can just keep getting some dodge, once you get some dodge, try to get a ton of dodge and then become practically immune. Sure feels like a good way of rocking and rolling. Okay, so we're gonna finish off that guy with a big ol' explosion. So let's try to make sure we have 0 risk of like a stress situation. And actually, let's... You know, weirdly enough, I'm gonna do this again. Is there a reason why you kill the boss after clearing the dungeon and not reverse? Genuine question. Trying to get the most out of the dungeon as a whole, and I'm afraid of the boss, and mostly I've been using camping skills to buff up before the boss.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
So that's basically why. I don't know. Alright, so that was 2 attacks on round 2. So we're gonna try to heal up as much stress as possible here. Oh, actually I wanted to do the inspiring tune. Ah, it's fine.
Death waits for the slightest lapse in concentration.
So we'll do 2 attacks on round, got it. We'll do 2 attacks on round 5 when the time comes. But I just want to make sure we don't get a,
As the light gains purchase,
affliction.
spirits are lifted, and purpose is made clear.
Okay. So we'll do an attack on the Swine Slasher.
Executed with impunity.
Got him. And then we'll just go for a stun on the other boy. Blonk. Alright, so then 6-7. We can keep healing up. Oh, actually I didn't want to do that. I didn't want to swap there. That was oops, I think we can't play our thing from this rank. Yeah, whoops. It's a little baby misplay.
Soothed. Sedated.
Okay, and then we'll do 2 attacks on 8. So there's 1, and then we should be able to do the stun, which hopefully won't quite kill.
Inspiration and improvement.
And improvement. Perfect. So then 9 and 10, we get to heal up more.
Surgical precision.
Missed the healing lady? Yeah, she was nice. These heals are not quite as fast. They're not as much. Dodged. So then we're gonna kill him on this turn. What happened to the Vestal? She's still around. She's too high of a level to go to this one.
Continue the onslaught.
Because this is a apprentice dungeon.
Destroy them.
Alright, so we ended up getting that bleeding there at the end, which sort of sucks. But that's alright. We cured a ton of stress there, which was super important. Oh, I thought I hadn't seen it yet. I was looking at them. Oh, no. God. Well, the crate is empty. Halt! Nothing. So no boss? No boss. Okay, good. Dodged. Okay. Stack of books. This one was either, excuse me, positive quirk, negative quirk, 33 stress, or a journal entry. Let's try someone who's got quirk space. And I think I've tried basically everything on this. No, I haven't really. But nothing else really makes sense. The volumes are unremarkable. I guess I should put that as a note too. It can also just be nothing. There's a lot of different possibilities for stack of books, it looks like. Trap took advantage of the yapping moment. It did, yeah. How dare it. Let's see, maybe should have used a torch before going here. Forward! Hunger. It's fine. Alright, Moonshine Barrel. Now, we haven't had the opportunity to really meaningfully interact with this. Because the last time we had an alcoholic. So a torch didn't do anything, which I'm still sort of disappointed by. I feel like the torch... It should have made this whole damn place go up in flames. A barrel that reeks of powerful liquors. I am sort of tempted to try the anti-venom first, and then we'll do the herbs, because we haven't tried those yet. That's not on our list. Okay, did nothing. Try herbs, of course. Ooh, buff. 30% damage until camp. Okay. Well, we're gonna end up losing that when we camp, but still nice. You know, it says the torchlight does plus scouting. Plus scouting. I wonder if that's like when you enter the room. Like if I, or maybe it's like there that makes it appear when you're walking down. I think that's only for curios though. Alcohol gives a buff. This game must be restricted in Australia. Is that actually an Australian rule? Wouldn't be surprised. Okay, we're reasonably fast, at least on this one guy. Let's just kill him so they can't attack us at all. Miss? Stunned? Debuffed? Marked? I hate it.
Another one falls.
Another one falls. Now I'm marked. Hit me, fools, hit me! Alright, let's try to heal up some. Oh, maybe it's a little premature.
A decisive pummeling.
Does that really count as a pummeling?
Press this advantage. Give them no quarter.
Torch barely lights the dungeon. It must make their faces look scarier and increase stress. It must be.
Be gone, fiend.
Plattenberger, hello, hello. That's right, Slurgians. Slurgy accessories.
Sedated.
So, should I give him the finale now?
Another
little stress relief.
Cleansed from
We still need to heal up a bit, but this team can't stall as well as other ones. Slurgical precision. That's right. All right, we've got an Eldritch Altar, which also appears to be shared amongst various zones. So far, we've only seen either nothing or bad things from grabbing it directly, but positive with holy water. Oh, yeah. I think that says remove negative quirk. I'm guessing that's what that icon means. So let's get rid of slow draw. It seems kind of shit, actually. These are all fine. Those are fine. Honestly, that's pretty much the only bad one. And then soft. Soft is really bad and anemic, but Let's get rid of slow draw. Will this work? No. Okay, so it can get rid of one that is locked in? Pfft. That description was shit. That was the only thing that I remembered from the first time I read it, and that's the only thing that appears to just not be true. It's not locked in at all. You can get rid of it here, you can get rid of it at the base camp, even though it's more expensive. Pfft. What a bunch of shit. The game's full of lies and deceit. Okay, so we're gonna go down here and then head up that way. And let's light it up a bit. Okay, pile of scrolls. Removed a negative quirk when we used a torch on it, apparently. Oh, wow, yeah, yep. Let's do that again, and this time let's get rid of slow draw, how about? Damn it. Well, we tried. I really tried. All right, so let's not get diseased.
The blood quickens.
The blood quickens. Actually, I might go for the heal here. I think I can't kill anyway. No, attack the marked one.
Back to the pit.
Back to the pit. Dodged. So let's heal here.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
A momentary abatement.
And... wow, the crit chance on this is... oh, that's right, I see.
Their formation is broken.
Okay.
Maintain the offensive.
So sad the narrator will not be in the new DLC? Yeah.
Creatures can be
Yeah.
felled. They can be beaten.
The torchlight giving dodge is kind of clutch too. Yeah, torchlight's kind of good, huh? Huh. Who could have guessed?
Destroyed.
Destroyed. Very disappointed I didn't kill him. Munch? Miss? Yeah. Stack and dodge chance. Pretty strong. No! He's still alive? Not anymore. Alright, so that was 2 attacks. Let's try to heal up a tiny bit here. And if we're faster than him, or slower than him, we go for the stun either way. Wow, this does too much damage. Got him. Now I realize they can give diseases, but should be a net positive, I think. Just kidding.
Decimated.
Decimated. I do like stacking crit. That was going to be a given.
So clearly in view. Or is it merely a trick of the light?
Oh, to this room battle. Okay. I thought this revealed the boss, and I was like, oh my god, it was right next to the start. Okay. No, the boss icon was like the same skull, right? Okay. I was gonna say, I was gonna maybe seem like the murmurings of a madman, tracking information that is surely wrong, which I'm sure has happened
Measure.
but
Awarded to the brave and the foolhardy.
it's got to be
alike.
entertaining to at least observe. So 90% chance, 100%. Let's go with the 90% so that we can feel good about it. Have you had another secret room from scouting or just that first one? No, we've had a couple now. We've had a couple now. Oh yeah, the question earlier of why don't I face the boss early on? So the other reason I don't fight the boss early on is I don't know how the bosses work. So I'm going on the assumption that in a lot of the time, I'm gonna be forced to run. So far, I haven't done that at all. Is that true? That might be true. But I expect in the future, there's gonna be fights where I need to run. And when I do run, I want to at least get something out of the dungeon. Because I expect, ow!
Good vision.
There will be fights where, like, I need to bring a certain, maybe I don't know, like I don't have any way of getting rid of, please don't give me a disease. Okay. Any way of getting rid of cloak or something, or the enemy has move resistance and I can't hit them at all unless I have some way of attacking the back line, or the enemy gives lots of ads but they have to be killed because they're like on a timer, they're like a small bomb, so I need AoE damage. Whatever, I could come up with a million reasons, but that's why.
Annihilate.
Yeah, hey, you're welcome. That was a good question and I didn't really give you a good answer. I gave an incomplete answer. But yeah, I'm hoping that, you know, hoping I won't need to run from too many fights, but I expect probably will. Alright, we still need some more speed to make sure we go before this point next round. And actually this will kill almost for sure. It's very likely to kill. Okay. Kind of smart to be honest. Surgical? Maybe. That's a lot of damage. That's kind of too much damage, but it's fine. Hook where it hurts? What if you didn't? Yeah, it's hard for us to out heal. Just shoot him.
Foolish horrors.
Lots of portraits though.
And driven into the
Scouting. Okay. So I think that means there's no boss here. Okay, we have not found any food, which we wouldn't have expected based on previous adventures, so my message of take less food is maybe nonsense. Maybe I need to be taking more food. Anyone died yet? Like today? Not today. Let's drop the bandages. Take the deeds. I like how you've gotten your Let Me Suffer banner fully set up. It looks nice with the insanity halos. Thank you. Alright, so I think we'll try to rest there. I'm hoping that we find some food. I'm a little... and I don't really want to use torches here. I think I'm not going to. I mean, we might just use healing skills during camping. How dumb. Crate is empty. So we might get surprised here. Now there's a chance for either of us. I'm gonna keep one torch. Okay, I think this is actually a better group for us to... Yeah, I think so. So let's do... Flavor Blast these two down, hopefully before they get a chance to go. Their speed's only 3. Can we do something about YouTube chat? Oh, I have it turned off. So I've, as previously mentioned, I can't see YouTube chat right now. So
Eradicated.
it's on screen for you, but I have it where I can't see it anymore. It's like the classic I only see Twitch view. Good? Okay. It has proven itself to be unreliable. Okay, so we're gonna heal up as much as we can. That counts as an attack, so we could do a stun here. Yeah, we need to make it so I think he can't do the blanket fire. Actually, so let's do this. Okay, so that was 2 attacks on 2. I think he can't do a good attack anymore. I think that's true. I think we have observed this. So we're gonna try to heal as much as we feasibly can. Yeah, rushed shot. That's what we see from the front line. You're the only reason I'm on Twitch? Well, all right. It is an honor. Okay, and I think we will then just have to attack on 5. Yeah, okay. Sergi, do we just go from Discord no Slurgy chat to YouTube now? Well, so no, because every once in a while I do need to go to YouTube, or have already, to either check volume levels or when I was gonna make this stupid thing but decided not to. Etc., etc. So no. Kind of the same, I don't like this website. Yeah, Twitch is... Oh shoot, we don't get an attack this round. I messed up. That's an oops, so we're gonna get stress damage, but maybe it's fine. Yeah.
Devastating
58? Everybody liked this.
Triumphant pride precipitates a dizzying fall.
Through its secret hidden stream chat, the No Slurgy channel. Okay. So do I wonder if man, I'm nervous about resting here a little bit. But I really don't want to run into the boss prematurely. No, I'm going to. I think it'll be
A moment of rest,
here, but I don't.
a chance to steel oneself against the coming.
I don't think I've tested it against just shortest straight line distance, like measured from the origin. I've only paid attention to path distance, which I think has always been correlated, but this will be the first time it isn't. I'm just Rocket. Hello, hello. You don't get why people don't like Twitch? You find it much better for streams and YouTube for videos? No, I agree with that. I just think YouTube is a better overall navigation on the website. Okay, so somehow we actually need to heal damage? Feels dumb. So I like clean guns here. And I guess we'll do... Tiger's Eye as well. So we'll do clean guns, Tiger's Eye. both on Jodidos Hiervos. And then we can do, so that'll be 7. So we can do 2 heals, bringing us up to 12 between the leeches and the wound care. I guess I'd do that. Just random thought, you were thinking Extreme Elements gets triggered by DD2? Does it? We get a box? We get a box. Alright, so let's do that here. Let's do crit and accuracy here. Lose not your grip on the dreams of the past. You must fight just to keep them alive. Wow. We'll do clean guns. And then we'll do wound care and leeches. So I guess we'll heal Jodidos Hiervos and apples and fruits. Or maybe... No, let's do here and... Oh, 1 companion. Okay, yeah, I guess it will be here. Here and here. Alright, that's fine. Knowing this game, I bet there's food in the next hallway. I mean, probably, but then we'll just eat it, so that's fine. Alright, if we just eat the food, that's okay. We just eat the food. Yeah, knowing this game, there's a food check in the next hallway? That's what I was thinking.
Secrets.
Okay, so the last 3 times we have not had a nighttime vigil, we've been ambushed.
Precision and power. Dazed, reeling, about to break.
Man. That nighttime ambush must give them a speed buff.
A singular strike. Impressive.
Okay. And you'll just miss, right?
Such a terrible assault cannot be left unanswered.
He didn't miss. Alright, so if we do just a baby amount of damage, he will die. So let's at least heal up some. This sucks. We kind of want to get into one more fight. So... let's heal a little more. He's only got a speed of 3. Let's not let him get an attack.
The light, the promise
2
of
food.
safety.
Man. That ambush was bad. Okay, Moonshine Barrel. Herbs gave us a damage boost. I wonder if that just always happens. Boy, we'd love a damage boost right here. Or here. Jodidos Hiervos might do more overall by the end. I think that's probably true, given the crit we're going to stack on him. Yeah, okay. Yeah, we like this. And I wonder... So like, on the tooltip at least, if we were to get another source of plus damage, it would just add on to this. But it makes me wonder if plus 20% damage range skills and plus 30% damage both apply multiplicatively, like more modifiers. So in other words, the difference between 50% increased damage and whatever 1.2 times 1.3 is, which is 1.56% increased damage. But once you add more of those, it starts to really make a meaningful difference. Okay, we want this to be an opportunity to heal ourselves. I wonder if we leave the drummer alive on purpose. No, probably not. No, it's probably still the swine chopper. We want to try to get some healing here. Damn, that's not going to do it. So we're going to kill him, and we're usually faster than him. So actually, let's try to kill here. Get wrecked. So that's one attack. Two attacks.
A brilliant confluence of skill and purpose.
I don't want to die here. I don't want you to die here.
In Radiance, may we find victory. A time to perform beyond one's limits.
Got that corpse. Okay. I wonder if on average we're even healing more than his average damage output. I'm not convinced we are. It's probably pretty close. So we did one attack here, so let's do one more with a stun. So we're gonna try to heal on 5 and 6, and hopefully it'll be more than the damage he deals. We'll see. We'll at least get stress heal out of it. But we're not going into this final fight
Compassion is a rarity.
healthy enough. I'm worried. Okay, so I'm actually gonna do this one, and then we'll stun him. And he'll miss? Okay, but just 2. I mean, those backline attacks really aren't that bad. When they stun one of our healers, though, that's bad. Okay, so we get 8 and 9 for heals. So, dedicated healer would be nice here. This boss fight's gonna be tough. Yeah, I'm a little worried about that. More than a little. And if we run, we run. Right? That's the thing. It's fine. Okay, so we're gonna kill him on this round. We still ended up actually benefiting a lot from this combat by the end, so that's good. Especially from a stress perspective. Just dodge everything and always crit and you're Gucci.
Success.
True. They can be felled. They can be beaten. Right. Okay, we got another fight here. And they're surprised? I think this is a good thing. And I wonder if I want to do this to make it for sure a one-shot when we just attack with the Crusader. Wow. We really don't want to get into a hallway fight before the boss. That would be terrible, because then we lose our buffs. I rested maybe one region too early, potentially.
Masterfully executed.
Drums of Doom dodged. This is our third fight after resting. This is our second.
Unforgiving.
Yeah, the 9 ambush took one. Yep. Yeah, so we're gonna try to heal up as much as we can in 3 and 4. Hope we don't get a disease. Rhinoc, a level out. So this technically counts as an attack. It'll also make him more dodgy.
Is struck. A blazing star is born.
I think it's your third with buff Celeste. Well, I guess I don't know. I guess I don't know exactly how it works. That's pretty good healing. Should I just try to kill him? Risk it for the biscuit. Miss? Miss. Okay. Alright, that's much better. That fight was actually really good for us. I mean, it was good, except that that's what I'm saying, we only get one more hallway fight on the way to the boss, which could be really bad. I wonder if, / when you'll ever find a comp that does not have the Plague Doctor, Jester Crusader and say, man, this is good, because if I recall correctly, whenever you strayed from these core members, you always felt like, man, this sucks. Uh-huh. Pretty reliably. An heirloom with your family's sigil. Money. It's because Jester's awesome? True. Alright, so we got a pile of scrolls. I don't think I want to use the torch. I don't think so. I think I'm going to not use the torch. I'm going to use it right before the fight, so we have Radiant Light. So if we just read the scrolls, it's given us scouting before. Oh, okay. That's what it did this time too. Oh, the boss is here, you don't say. All right. No!
And made merciless.
The Collector! We're gonna lose our buffs, but maybe we'll kill him. All right, let's do a buff ballad and just, we at least have like backline damage here that we can focus him down and ignore his ads. So that's good at least. We're not gonna have our buffs for the boss though, which really sucks. So, I don't know. And actually, let's do a Emboldening Vapors here. Collect call. Ah, okay. So another observation that I had made previously was, so we fought the Collector twice, and I'm pretty sure both times we fought him, he summoned 2 Highwaymen and 1 Vestal. So I thought he just always did that, and the Man-at-Arms just comes from a replacement. That apparently is not true. I wonder how much damage this does. Well, in any case, we're gonna, I guess, do a tracking shot and then focus all our damage on the Collector. Even though I guess this Man-at-Arms is gonna be annoying to us. Because he's gonna do his, like, whatever, where he guards him. We could just kill him. That seemed good. Boy, that makes me want to just... Yeah. Could do the Noxious Blast. Again, I just don't want him to guard the Collector. Yeah, just die.
Great is the weapon that cuts on its own.
Okay, just in case we don't kill him, let's make sure this buffed up damage... Well, we're not going to kill him on this round, so, I mean... Okay, I mean, we're going to kill him, no problem. Right, I mean, he's already dead, actually.
The blood pumps, the limbs obey.
This is my first time killing the Collector! So what happens? Do we get any fun rewards at least? Well, yeah.
A trifling victory.
I guess we'll eat food in celebration.
Nonetheless.
That's all we get? I mean, I guess it's pretty nice, but still. Did we not kill him before? No. Seems weird to your understanding of the game. I have no idea what you could be referring to, so I guess I don't know. We still have our these buffs. I wonder if we'll keep those into the start of the next fight. So let's do... I guess we could do Holy Water beforehand, just in case. Vance Lightning, thank you for the Prime sub. You're not trying to spoiler things? Yeah. I know you had / saw a Dismas's head yesterday, I think. Dismas's head. Don't know what a Dismas's head yesterday. I don't know what a Dismas is.
Squirming, contorting, and ever expanding. This horror must be unmade.
I see. So we can attack anything. Oh boy. Nope, they've got different... I see. Okay, so different... So one presumably shared HP pool? Or unless they all just have the same amount. Low stun resist in the back. Low blight resist in the front. 200% move resist, so they're just not supposed to be able to move them. Huge protection here in the front. Fast in the back. Boy, I feel like I just stun and don't see what they do. Unless I should start with an Emboldening Vapors just to get as much damage as possible. I guess it probably doesn't matter because we're going to do the tracking shot in the first round to buff our damage, so let's just stun. Okay, so each thing is individual. And I suppose we want to shoot the back? Yeah. Okay, so it's one big shared hit point pool. Maws of Life. Okay. So they have kind of high stun resist. And the protection is high. I think we go for we either actually heal or go for a stun. Okay. Bone Zephyr. Okay. Huh? Oh. It like transforms. Whoa. So I wonder if this is actually more damage. Or at the very least, doing this AoE attack at least once to increase the crit chance on this one is a good idea. To debuff him? Yeah, the mouths down here, yeah, they're freaky. Okay, I mean, I think we're getting good use out of our resists that we... So I wonder if they're going to transform continuously between the different forms. Like if these ones in the back are going to... Oh, well, those are new. And I don't think we're quite ready for a finale next turn. These ones don't have any protection. They're just really fast. Kind of okay stun resist, but I might go for stun on them anyway. Because I don't want to see what they do. I mean, I'm gonna see. Sanguine Stroke. Oh, they're healers. So let's do our pistol shot here. It's time. Yeah.
The ground quakes.
You're outmatched. Let's just hit. Should be able to kill maybe by round 6. Boy, timing the finale could be tricky. Well. Would you imagine that Maws of Life would heal it instead of just applies bleeding? Yeah. Let's do that. Bonk. Well. Okay. Dodge stacking. Okay. Wonderful. That's what 58 dodge does to a man. So let's reapply our Noxious Blast here. I think we're going to kill on this turn between the just shot and the... and this. Which will... could kill on a crit.
Its destruction is a small consolation, given the implications of its terrible existence.
Okay.
Seize this momentum. Push on to the task's end.
Ooh. That is a cute one. So let's get rid of the herbs. Take this. And I think we're done. So we've killed the Collector. And a boss. Yeah, Collector and a boss ganked him, yeah. Well, alright. That was clean. I just got an achievement for locking a positive quirk. Squirrel Sanctuary, thank you for the resub. Why is it always pain? Why is it always pain? And we collected quite a few heirlooms. Got some more portraits. We're still looking to get more portraits because we want to get a bank. And everyone's up to level, wow, literally everyone leveled up to level 3. Wield phobe, but we weren't in the wield. Hysterical blindness. Oh. Wait, why did we get a disease? Huh. Okay, those are fine. Tone deaf. You can't be a tone deaf jester. That doesn't work. Fear of mankind.
We dug for months, years, an eternity, and we were rewarded with madness.
Inquate? Inquate? Shoot, how was that word pronounced?
Inchoate.
Inchoate. Inchoate flesh. Eliminated. One must assume that much like the pattern I'm seeing in the naming other places, that is that unstable flesh will be like inchoate flesh. Broadly. Maybe even exactly, I don't know. Maybe just like the exact same with more stats, but okay. Yeah, all your gestures get tone deaf. Too much of me repeating back to them. Also, I just realized first assault, second assault, third assault, final darkest dungeon quest. Sort of thinking the darkest dungeon would be a one and done. Is there anything else revealed here? Is level 6 max level? That's my guess. Defeat the sleeper. Defeat the miller. Well, okay. Anything else happen notably? It doesn't look like it. Evasive is permanent on Advanced Lightning. Nice. The grinding will continue until the darkest dungeon is defeated. That's right. Still banking on that bank. Maybe stupidly. Maybe stupidly. I wonder when I get more portraits, or blueprints. Maybe you have to use one before it'll give you a new one. All right. Anyone else we want to bring in to the squad? Let's look at the Flagellant's abilities again, just to get a feeling for it. Now that I know a little bit more. Okay, his armor is his flesh. I mean, that is cool. Base damage is really low. Okay, big bleed. Big backline bleed. Big bleed and heal. Heal and bleed self. Big self heal. Stress minus 10. Self. Stress plus 10. Suffer. I mean, I guess if you had a team that could just keep stacking bleed on an enemy, maybe that's good. Maybe there's like a certain type of enemy where that's good. Let's see what the camping skills are. Only 4 of them. Why would you do this? What? What would be the benefit to being stressed? Do they have like hidden virtue or something? Is there like a way of stacking virtue? This is utterly bizarre to me. What the hell is this? Plus 40 stress. I guess his base death blow. This is weird. He has a 3-headed flail. Yeah, that's true. I don't know. He might be too complicated for me. Or we just, I don't know. I'm not seeing a place for him right now. Maybe in the future. We've seen trinkets that increase virtue chance and quirks that activate on high stress. We have, right? So maybe there's something there. I'm not smart enough. Okay, so I think we just want to try to keep collecting more portraits. My goal is to get more portraits. It's that simple. More portraits, get bank. Then we'll see what we do from there. So where do we want to go? So portraits are mostly found in the Warrens. Long. We could try this. Ooh, I think I like the Sun Cloak. Sun Cloak seems cool. Though I'm worried that there's going to be enemies that like completely snuff out your torch or something, like bosses that do it. And then we're not going to be ready for it. I don't think we've done a long. 2 campings? Could be cool. It's another apprentice level one though. So these guys won't go on it, right? Or can they? Yeah. No, they can't. So we have to bring a level 2 squad if we want to go to this one. We could try it. Have we actually gone to the cove in any of the runs estates? Yeah, I think so. Right now there's a thing from the stars there. I don't know what that is, but I'm going to avoid it, at least for now. I'm pretty sure we have. I think we've gone everywhere. I have notes for every location, so I definitely have. I've seen a fish idol, a tide pool, a barnacle chest, a bas relief, and a fish carcass. So we've definitely been to all locations. Man, we don't have a good apprentice squad to bring. Everyone leveled up there. Because we can bring Luke Solus, but like... Technically all locations if we count the Darkest Dungeon itself too. True! Gare, very good point, Lucid Tavi. That's true. That's true. And I've got these guys, but they are... and they're level 1, so they're a little bit better. Better suited, but they're pretty stressed out and I did not heal their stress. I'm seeing maybe an error with letting these all hit level 3. Unless I want to just go here. Do a short one in the ruins. There's portraits here in the reward. But I think you find portraits more than just the quest reward, I'm guessing. I like this reward. I just don't think we could probably realistically do it. Not successfully, especially not with these classes. Who is available for hire? Crusader, Flagellant Vestal. I don't know, maybe. I'm thinking if I want to just like hire another Crusader in Vestal, man, I feel like I shouldn't. I do want to have some variety because I want to make sure that I've got like a variety of different units to like, I don't know, deal with whatever we might need to find. Now, I'm still thinking about maybe getting the Vestal. Did we get collected or we do the collecting? We did the collecting. Yeah, these abilities just suck. I feel like the Hellion just sucks. That's my hot take, which is maybe incorrect and maybe there's good scaling. I don't know, it just seems like the Hellion just sucks. But she is level 1, so there's at least that. Yeah, she looks cool. Like, she's got a big axe, so I would never say this to her face. But behind her back, she sucks. We could try bringing 3rd position Vestal, 4th position Houndmaster. First or second position Hellion, and then we're flexible. So maybe we get this Vestal.
A sister of battle, pious and unrelenting.
That's right, a sister of battle, a battle sister, Susage. So we're bringing in another one. I think I do want to try this. Right, so we'll go like this, and then we want to bring in one more. Which I'm not going to bring Luke Solus. I want to bring in a more potent fighter here. You're on healer duty? No, it feels good. That's where we want to be. Healer duty is, it's what we like. That's good. Healer duty is an honorable position. I kind of want another stress heal. No, I don't think I want to bring this. I mean, we at least have a stun here, which is like kind of good. And we could, I guess, get some experience on the unit too. Let's see, how are the camping skills? It's literally everyone's on healer duty. It's true. No, I mean, I'll probably bring the occultist. Yeah. Sturdy, you don't have many bad takes, but your dislike of the warrior goddess is untenable? I mean, she must be like... She's got fans. I'll give her that. People like her. Good for you. All right, this is questionable. Is this round number 2? How's the graveyard? We got 3 people in the graveyard. 3 people in the graveyard. All right, we're gonna unequip all. Yeah, this is all very questionable. Let's see, and we do have a guard dog, guard ally, which I do like, especially if we were to pair that with this box. I like the box. Head spotted. Apparently people are very into this head. Everyone points it out. It must be important. I don't know. What's in the box? An overture. All right, so actually first, before I figure out what relics we want to equip, let's look at what their stats are and abilities after we make them a bit more potent. All right, so we're probably gonna go with Weakening Curse. Weakening Curse, Weird Reconstruction, and probably Horn of the Abyss, Horn from the Abyss. So then here we're gonna be bringing Cry Havoc for sure, we're gonna upgrade. Guard Dog for sure, we're gonna upgrade. Probably don't need Lick Wounds actually. We've got better heals on the squad. So let's not. I'm actually gonna bring Hound's Harry and maybe just the regular attack. Good idea with today's editing stream would be to, well, I don't edit the stream. I just, I see. Is there a problem? I guess maybe maybe I should just change the chatbot to not look at YouTube at all. So I don't go back and like, don't get me wrong, I only check the stream. I don't normally do it. I'm not gonna watch any of this, so it's fine. But thank you for the warning. Okay, so we're gonna go with these ones. And boy, what abilities do we do here? Getting rid of Blight and Bleed still seems like it could be important. Big 2-tile stun, still important. Ability to move forward, and then I guess just hit the enemy. And let's get Judgment here. Okay. So the abilities we're going to have equipped here are going to be Judgment, Party Heal, Single Target Heal, and the Stun. Here, yeah, this is all just the exact same. Here, we're going to unequip Lick Wounds and put on Guard Dog. I think I like that. And we're just going to Cry Havoc as our way of healing stress. And then here, let's get rid of the Abyssal Artillery. And I like the Weakening Curse potentially, and honestly might not need the weird reconstruction, weirdly enough. Might just rely on Hands from the Abyss. And potentially Demon's Pull, because we've got one big healer, and that might be all we need, realistically. No. Okay. So now, anything we want to do here for stress? Looks like the answer is no, but it makes me wish that I had previously. Do we want to treat this disease? Honestly, I guess I don't really care about this disease. Maybe we'll just cure it in a dungeon. So what do we care about from the treatment ward? We locked in one. We locked in Evasive on Vance Lightning. Oh yeah, camping skills. We're gonna look at the camping skills too. Thank you, J.M. Nicholson. We are gonna look at that. Slow draw has become locked in. Disaster. Maybe just, Warrior of Light? I'm worried that there's going to be some enemies that just like snuff out your torch mechanically, but maybe they're not that many. Maybe just this is good. Unclear. Quick Reflexes also maybe is good. Killing the enemies before they get to do anything. Like if you can just like snipe a backliner, maybe like a squishy boy. As previously mentioned, I think when a unit has a little bit of speed, I kind of want them to have a ton of speed. And then when they've got low speed, I'm fine just making it a dump stat. So maybe we care about that. I'll have to get rid of slow draw. Yeah, how can you be both? Yeah, exactly, right? We're going to lock in. Oh, quick reflexes. Wow, is that expensive? This is a lot to spend on one single dude. That's why we gotta get the bank. Do I do this? This is a lot of resources in this one unit. What's good about speed? Seems mountain battles can go for so long. No, so you can make battles go for so long, but you can still make it so you kill, like, the key enemy at the beginning, and then heal up and stuff, and then clean up the rabble at the end. So I think speed still matters. Also, when turn orders get shuffled, sometimes that makes things a bit tricky. $13K. I mean, we're rich, right? Can't bring myself to do it. We want to do anything here, maybe? Luminous seems really good. Speed and dodge. We like that a lot, especially on Behenotos. Let's do that. Let's lock in. Wow, that's expensive. Can I lock these in? No. It's expensive, but this one seems especially good. We're doing it. You're only rich if you own a bank? Yeah, let's own a bank then. So let's look at the camping skills. I still need to do that here too. So we've got Dark Ritual. Seems fine. Unbreakable Commune. Or Unspeakable Commune. Maybe we like that. Abandon Hope. Yeah, if you're constantly faster than the enemy, it's like you have one more extra turn compared to them at any time. Yes, that's also a good way of looking at it. It's kind of like how in baseball you put your best batters on 1, 2, 3, just in general, because they're the ones that will always see at least as many, if not more, total at bats than the people at the end of the lineup. A buddy of mine who's good at baseball told me that when we were at a baseball game. So that's a thing. I learned that. Sports. Yeah, fast hunters are good. Yeah, exactly. Now let's try pep talk. On Ulfadin, I think we like these ones. These are all fine. Though maybe Hound's Watch is also good. How do I... Hold on. We're going to figure out how we can equip which ones we want to have equipped, because you can only have 4. Yeah, the Hellions just seem awful. So let's just get like wound care or something. Let's get Bless here on Susage. So then how do I equip? Yeah, so it's just the same. So let's bring in... Might want Hound's Watch. If you've scouted the enemy, can you not be surprised? I bet that's true. I don't think, thinking about when we have scouted the enemy, even when it's pitch black, I don't think we've been surprised. And I wonder if, like, we've got the Scouting Whistle plus Release the Hound. I don't know, but if we see stuff, I don't know, we just like walk up to stuff. If we see it, we see it. If we don't, we don't. Maybe I don't care that much. Maybe just Hound's Watch is better, and then we just don't get the nighttime ambush. I think I'll do that. Okay, so then we need to work on trinkets. There's an awful lot of fiddly bits in this game, aren't there? That we need to work through. So we already got the Overture box and the Scouting Whistle, or Scouting Whistle and Overture box here. So then here on Susage, we're a little bit squishy, a little bit squish squish. Don't like that. Let's see, we've got a crit and damage versus Eldritch. Are there going to be Eldritch enemies here? I feel like in the Warrens, it was all the piggies and stuff, right? So they're humans and beasts. I don't think there's as many Eldritch enemies. Maybe I need to pay more attention to that. Let's get some protection on Susage. Even if she's slow. I think that's okay. Take less damage. Be a little more beefical. Fortifying Garlic. That seems nice. I think we just want mostly defensive defensive relics here. And honestly, I bet this is still net positive, even if we can't get healed as much. That's probably fine. Could also just do a dodge stone, maybe. No, that's fine. And then on Meta Wrecker, let's do... increase stun chance, because stunning the enemies is good, and she can do that. And Hell's Hairpin. Yeah, I don't think we're going to be going super low torch, though. What's your favorite kind of... Oh, Sergi, you have a really important question. What's your favorite kind of potatoes? Hash browns. I guess sometimes we just use her to kill stuff, too. So maybe just damage on melee is good. Just bonk. All right, we're gonna try this. So we're doing a long one. We get 2 firewoods. Let's make sure to bring plenty of food. I'm gonna bring 24. Still just as much inventory space, though. So there's no way this is correct. I need to remove some stuff. We do have a way of increasing our torch out of combat, or like when we're delaying things, so maybe we need fewer torches. Maybe 8 is fine. We can bring like 1 extra that we just burn. I'm nervous about bringing too few food, but maybe 12 is fine as long as we have the herbs to find it along the way. And if it's an extra long journey, maybe we need a shovel. This could be wrong. But we do it anyway. One-shotting enemies by stacking damage is very feels good, man. Yeah, except I kind of feel like I expect enemies will just... Whoa, it's so big. Increase in their amount of total HP. So we can do a... Let's see, is there a way of doing this without any backtracking? Go this way. There might be, but I'm not seeing one without at least one little baby backtrack. Let's just go this way. Rack of Blades. If you just touch it, you get bleeding. So far, that's been many times that we've tried it. But bandages gives us treasure.
Packs laden with loot are often low on supplies.
Okay, and some torch. Let's keep it nice and bright. Nothing. Okay. We're surprised.
Grievous injury.
Vertigo.
Fear.
This is bad. So we need to make sure that no matter what, we don't get too stressed out here. So we're gonna guard. This is really bad for the first fight to go this way. Okay, so we just kill here.
Their
Bonk.
formation is broken.
Vomited so hard you got vertigo. Messy, yeah, very messy. Okay, let's just stun the one that hasn't gone yet. So we need to kill this swine wrench really bad. We should run? No. This is a bad way for the first fight to start, that's for sure. Excuse me? Okay. Make sure he can't get any more vomit out on us. It's incredibly important.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
So let's just kill here.
Continually
So then on round 4 and 5, we're going to try to take care of some stress. Now, unfortunately, our stress heal we can only do from the back line. Maybe we try to get there.
soothed, sedated.
Sedated. Yeah, we just don't have as good a stress heal as we did with the Jester. That's like a stress heal. Okay, still got that stun there. Thank you, dodge, or stun stone. So we're gonna have to do 2 attacks on this round, so we're gonna be able to attack the corpse twice. I guess we could debuff here too, but let's attack the corpse. Okay, so that's 2 attacks on 6. So 7 and 8 we can do more stress heals.
Vigor
Okay.
is restored. Mortality clarified in a single strike.
Debuffing is kind of like healing future damage. Yeah, it is. It's pretty similar. So then on 9, we're gonna have to kill him. Or attack him twice in any case. There we go, finally. So, I mean, we got kind of out of the stress danger zone, but that was still, I would describe as terrible.
Light, the promise of safety.
Just not how we wanted to enter the very first fight, that's for sure. It was not good for us to get ambushed. Like, really bad. Alright, this is good. This is a great fight for us. Not the Drums of Doom part, especially when it crit.
Blurred vision. The end approaches.
Okay. We don't care about Ren for the old gods, though. That can basically be completely ignored, which is beautiful. So we should be able to basically full stress heal here.
Blow to body and brain.
You know? Alright, stun the back line. Or not. What's most important to guard? I guess her. Or maybe here even. God. I mean, we're gonna do the single target, you know? No. I guess here. I bleed? Yeah, I noticed. Okay, got a stun there. Still gonna stun these front two. Bad. That's bad. Okay, so we're gonna have our barbarian give this guy a big ol' smack. He's doing less damage. So let's do... No, let's do the heal here. Damn it. Let's get a little damage help. Okay.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
Gotta pull the swine drummer forward. No, don't miss. Okay, that actually ended up fine. Come here.
A singular strike.
Uneducated savage. Alright, so we can do a Cry Havoc here because we're gonna have the barbarian give him a big old smack. Ooh, but we lost our guard. Okay. Oh, you jerks. That's right, they do stumble forward. Yeah, let's go for the stun here. Stun them all. We don't like it. We don't like it when they're not stunned. Die. Alright. So we're gonna make sure we do 2 attacks on this round still. So that's 2 attacks on 4. And now we're just gonna heal. Heal, 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 heal on 5 and 6.
Soothed. Sedated.
Good.
passion is a rarity in the fevered pitch of battle.
A crit heal. There we go. Good. Good, 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 good. Alright, so on this round, we're gonna try to just kill one. And I don't know, this one.
Ground quakes.
Well, we still do this one though. We'll just do 2 attacks in total. The cultist. Oh yeah, no kidding. Yeah, no. I know that broad metal look too. But try to keep the strategic tips. I fully understand that is well within the possibility of results. YouTube chat. Okay. I can just remove it from what people can see too. So 8 and 9 we've got for heals. If YouTube is unreliable, then YouTube is unreliable. It's not really a tip. Oh, that's true. But I mean, that's fair. That's fair. And it is something that I've fully acknowledged.
A momentary abatement.
All right, so 9 and 10. 9 and 10 we can continue to stress heal. Okay. Slowly working that stress down. Slowly but surely.
The wounds of war can be healed.
So then on 11 we're going to do 2 attacks. This may as well be one of them. Okay. That's not. I'm not gonna do one with a Hellion. Hers hit too hard. But this one also lights up the night a little. Alright, so 12 and 13 we can heal up. It's one Howley boy. Yep. It's like Mango. Very nice. So then 14, let's see if we can not kill. To be clear, I like the occultist a lot, but I also have to poke fun at his gambling ways of healing. Oh, definitely. It's, yeah. So this does the least damage. Well, that one didn't. Uneducated savage.
Exposed
Oh.
to a killing blow.
So is this a low threat enemy you can cheese? I don't know exactly what that means. I think I know what that means. Yes. I don't know what low threat means, but I guess I am intuiting what that means. So 15, 16.
passion is a rarity.
It's one that you can get 2 rounds of healing in. Maybe that's what that means, or what you're meaning by it. Nice. If his heal weren't a gamble, the occultist would be too strong? It could be true. Alright, let's stun him to make sure he doesn't get any attacks in this round. Yeah.
The flesh is knit.
The flesh is neat. It's kind of low HP if I recall correctly. I mean, he's got 18 hit points. It's not so low. Alright, so that was 2 attacks
As the light
on 17, so 18 and 19.
spirits are lifted
18 and 19, we can keep rocking and rolling.
clear.
A ton of stress has been healed. Have you tried Oldenera yet? Not yet. I've got that earmarked for me and a buddy to try out. In like a month-ish. We've got a weekend planned and everything. It's very exciting.
Can be healed, but never hidden.
Metawrecker, hello, hello. Glad to see I've made it to the team. Uh-huh. Wait, what does Susage have again? It was like Vertigo, right? Yeah. Alright, so we're gonna kill him on this round. Okay. Alright. So, managed to heal up quite a bit there.
Triumphant pride
I'm feeling a lot better now.
fall.
A lot safer about where the team's at. I guess let's get rid of an anti-venom. It's very suitable. The Hellions one of your top 3 favorite classes. Oh, that's funny because this whole stream has been Hellion slander. I think she's garbage and I hate her. So, but apparently she's very popular. So, all right. So stack of books has been a lot of things. It's been a positive quirk, a negative quirk, 33 stress, a journal, and nothing.
A handsome reward.
Yeah, so I think we've read all these. We're each entitled to our own opinions, even if they're wrong. True. Okay. It's true, I didn't like the Vestal at first. Trap!
Carelessness will find no clemency.
Which you hate more between the Hellion and Bounty Hunter? I mean, I don't hate anyone. To be fair, my opinions are like very, like weak opinions, right? I'm just going by my. If the whole scale of my beliefs is like from this side to this side, let's fill up the camera angle. When I say garbage, I mean it's the class among the classes I dislike least. But my confidence in where I would place them is all just a cloud of unknowing. All right, so let's guard here. Haven't tried out all the, yeah, I don't think I've not tried the Bounty Hunter yet. That might be the one I haven't taken out for a spin yet. All right, let's pull this guy forward and then give him a smack. That's why we wanted to hit him. Like, it just seems like the Hellion does a tiny bit of damage. And that's what she's designed to do? I don't know. get to the front and die, because I can't have you doing that. We spent so much time healing that stress. So much time. Ooh. Judged. You come forward. Or don't. But we got rid of the corpse, so it's fine.
The way is lit. The path is clear. We require only the strength to follow it.
Now try to kill this guy. And succeed.
Fiend.
Alright. So then 5 and 6, we're gonna heal up. And de-stress as much as we can.
A time to perform beyond one's limits.
A time to perform beyond one's limits.
The blood
Nice.
pumps. The limbs obey. Soothed. Sedated.
Alright, so we're gonna do 2 attacks on this round. Couple stuns. Maybe we can hit this one. Bonk. Okay, so 8 and 9, we can keep stress healing. Good, good, good. The problem is I don't have any like targeted stress heal. So we can't like fix one person in specific very easily, like we could with the Jester.
Compassion is a rarity in the fevered pitch of battle.
Yeah, it's just limited.
The will to fight falters.
Dogged's stress version of the Vestal group heal, just barely enough. If that.
A momentary abatement.
A momentary abatement. Yell! Anytime we don't have the Jester, we miss him. So true. So true. Anytime we don't have the Jester, we miss him. Or the Crusader, or the Crusader. These are all true statements. Oh, boo. Hey, yay.
Compassion is a rarity in the fevered pitch of battle.
Okay, so 2 attacks on 16. Actually, yeah, okay, never mind. Okay.
Soothed.
Sedated. Oops, I meant to do the AoE heal there. Oh, that got no one. Sad. Dodged. There we go. There we go. There it is. There it is. There we're going. Now we're doing it. Now we're making it happen. Now we're thinking of portals. All right. We have 5 medicinal herbs. We've got more food than we need. Let's leave behind these 2. We're obviously taking the meta currency. This can sell for what? 1,150? That'll probably get higher than the citrine. So Eldritch Altar was holy water. You can get rid of a negative quirk. All right, the icon is indicating that. Are you still focused on unlocking the bank as your first building? Yeah, that's my plan. Okay, let's get rid of one of these 2 on Susage. Ah, good. Good. Okay, Moonshine. So medicinal herbs makes it give us a buff, and I think it was a damage buff. That's what I wrote down, right? Yeah, plus 30% damage. So let's give that to Metawrecker. No! I wanted to use it with the... No! Shit. I wanted to use the herbs. Stack of books. Actually, random thought. Stack of books, you know what? I have utmost confidence this will do nothing. But now we know that. Satanophobia. When you're afraid of Satan. It's a sensible way to live your life. Okay, got some scouting here. Wow. A lot of scouting. And let's just keep sweeping and just do each room. trying to justify dismissing me? No. I would never. Surprised. If only we could do something about that. How far does this pull? Pull 2. So can't even kill. You know what? Let's give a dog a bone. There we go. No, don't vomit. Alright, we can clear that bleed. Vomit, don't miss. So make sure this guy dies. Houndmaster to maybe be a boss damage dealer could be interesting too. I think there's potential there. Alright, try to get some stress healing in. Then keep him debuffed and try to take this back one out. Drink.
Executed
with impunity.
The wounds of war can be healed, but never hidden.
Okay, so we don't have to stall this out too much. I think we've only got the stress here, and I think that's acceptable. Get one more good stress heal in. Okay. Because we can also rest, which is, I think, totally fine. We've got some stress healing from the resting abilities. Miss? Hit.
A trifling victory.
Alright, so we have a sacrificial stone? I've tried everything on this. And this has both given a positive quirk and removed a negative quirk. Wait. But I apparently can also do bad things, and I just didn't record specifically what bad thing it can do. Well, the hero was deeply disturbed.
Oh.
Minus 50 stress can also happen. Wow. That sucks. I wonder if there's a way to see your scouting chance anywhere. Better further justifying dismissing Metawrecker? Nah, no. Metawrecker will figure it out. Okay, so these piggies gotta die. These are absolutely a problem. Death, death, death. Disease resist. No, die, 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 die. Die as fast as possible. Die as much as possible. Die, 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 die. The leper and Hellion having like shit accuracy is so bad. Like they can't even do the one job they need to do very well. It's just so bad. Miss? Hey. Okay, stun? Great. We're making it darker, which isn't my favorite, but... Okay, good. Judged! Nice. So then this guy is going to not quite die, but just about die. See if we get the stun just to see. Judged. Vlad, you watch these streams for days and still you go with the oh, I don't. I'm not looking at. Okay. Someone just needs to. Yeah. I need to. For what it's worth, I'm not looking at YouTube chat at all. Like literally none. But I still don't want anyone to be putting junk in there. I don't know. I don't have a good solution for this other than. I don't know, just cutting out YouTube entirely. From the bot. Actually, I bet I can do that from, hold on. I don't even have to look at YouTube chat to be able to do that. I bet I can do it from here. Let's see. Oh. I think I may have done it already. I don't think, oh, uh-oh. 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 Oh. All right, someone type something. Okay, I think it just, yeah, okay. Hooray! YouTube chat is dead. I don't want there anyway. I don't want I know, like, I don't want them there either. Like, there's no point. Like, what's the purpose? I ask you honestly, what purpose does it have? I mean, I don't know what you're saying, if you're trying to help, or if you're doing it on purpose. I don't know, what's the purpose? What's the point? Show, like, who does this benefit? You? Not you. I mean, people can make comments. I don't know. It's a fine line, but I don't know what's going on there, so I guess I can't judge. But people keep saying that it's a problem, so we've nixed the problem. Sorry, YouTube. Yeah, I mean, that's fair. They can chat about the game, but find somewhere else. Okay, they're talking free. Okay, well, whatever. Alright, so we're gonna rest here at some point, because we have 2 rests. I may as well use one now, or maybe... Yeah, sure. Now YouTube is also a Nostalgia channel, I mean, I guess. Let's go ahead and rest here.
Together.
And we're just gonna eat half.
In a maze.
Just a little snack, a little before bed snack. So what do I actually want to do here? If religious, prevent nighttime ambush. Self only. I mean, we're religious. feel like we want to do more than that. I think he was taking advantage of you not being able to see YouTube comments to make unacceptable comments. Oh, that's also unacceptable. That's terrible. Don't do that. All right, so we're gonna do Therapy Dog, Man's Best Friend, and Hound's Watch? Wow, are we gonna do all of these? So then we only have 3 otherwise. Which could be just Bless? Or I guess we could do Battle Trance. Yeah, so we'll do this one. Poor dog gets a 2-minute break instead of a camp. That's true. I must rest now, girl. Your nose must guard us tonight. It's cute. And we'll do Battle Trance. Okay, that's a good rest. Things are going according to plan. I am ready for battle, let them come. So hungry, why? Yeah, well.
In Radiance, may we find victory.
Indeed. All right, stack of books. Roll the bones. Did that just make us lose light? I think that was this. I don't remember what. No, we must have. There's no way we're down to 61. Okay, so that also minus light? Question mark? No, I don't even think I have to put the question mark. Right, because you started at 100 after resting, so that definitely took away our light. Huh. Dinner cart. So herbs was good. Wow. That is a lot of food. Secret door and treasure room. Do we have a key? We do. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. 110% chance to disarm traps. Pretty good. The secret compartment has great treasures. Barristan's head. I see. So this is where we're getting our heads.
Blood.
All right, so we don't need this food. We don't need the flashfire gunpowder. We don't need the onyx. I wonder if these can stack. No, okay.
If you value such things.
You're getting what now? Yeah, yeah. Plus 25. Huh. We may have a potential to like stack protection on someone who's doing guarding. So, can you spoil a quality of life hotkey? Yeah, that you can do. You can do a quality of life hotkey. That's fine. That's allowed. T for torch? Oh, okay. I'm pressing it right now. It's doing nothing. Maybe you can't do it while this screen is up. Let's get rid of the jade. Ah, okay. So it just doesn't always work? Boy, I don't like that about it. Will it work in a fight? So if I press T here... Okay, it works there. Alright. Alright. Let's just try to take him out as quick as possible so we don't get as stressed. And... yeah, let's stun these fools. pull this nerd forward. But yeah, thank you, Susage. Hotkeys are fine, right? If you know that it's the thing I'm using and I don't know the button for it, that's totally fine. No! Come on, we just wanted him to die before he could vomit on his next turn. We dodged music. Discover the hotkeys myself? No, that one I don't need to. Anti-venom now. Alt F4 lets you rage quit with maximum efficiency. It's a good one to know. Alright, he's not gonna die from the bleed, so I guess we kill. The Hound has pretty much done all the damage here. Let's get this drummer forward. Resist. Munch. Crit. Blight.
Compassion is a rarity in the fevered pitch of battle.
Oh, he's fast this turn? Because he's fast every turn. Oh, can't hit me. Alright, so that front one will die before it gets its turn. What are your least and favorite zones so far?
A weapon that cuts on its own.
That's a good question. What are my least and I don't know. I think I like the ruins the most. I don't have enough experience in them to really know. What do I leave behind? We might find more rubies. You never know. And they're not even rubies, they're emeralds. Okay. Least favorite the darkest dungeon, so far 0% win rate in there. True. Scouting. Battle room with treasure. Let's go there last. We'll make that the terminal stop on our journey. You love to see it. Crests make me feel good. Let's see, what's our torch count? 2? Okay. The sack's contents are yours. 50 gold. Pile of scrolls. A torch made it remove a negative quirk. Let's do that. We'll just keep gambling with meta record this entire time. No longer a tippler. I don't remember what that one did. Key? You just put some graffiti on the scrolls. Okay, and then we'll loop around. Will be the plan. Trap? What? We were just here. Traps can respawn? I assume, okay, it makes sense that like enemies could spawn in a place you've already been through, but traps? Traps? All right, so we're gonna rest here.
Gathered close in tenuous firelight.
All right, let's feast to get rid of stress. We've got 4 extra food, so that's fine. All right, so this time we can do... we don't need man's best friend. Therapy dog is still fine. Hound's Watch I think is still good, so that'll be 7. And then we'll do Battle Trance and maybe just a pep talk. Yeah. So Therapy Dog. Hound's Watch. Tippler equals will only go to the bar in town. Yeah, that's right. Okay, thank you. I remember that. So then here we'll do Battle Trance again. And we'll give a pep talk here. All right, plenty of stress heal going on. And we gave her that buff for the start of the dungeon, kind of funny. Yeah. Yeah, let's pull this guy to kill him. What? Oh, still barely enough damage. I don't want to collect diseases. I don't want to get diseased. I don't want to get stressed. I don't want to get attacked. I don't want to die. Sometimes wish I'd never been born at all. It's a good song. No.
Unnerved, unbalanced.
No. Now you're getting stressed about disease? We get stressed about everything. Everything's so stressful.
Such a terrible assault
No.
will not be left unanswered.
Charged.
Soothed. Sedated.
Destroyed.
He's stunned, you fool. I somehow ran into the collector in your second run into the crypt. Don't do that.
Compassion is
I made the collector look easy today. You know? That was nice. I liked that. That was pleasant. I enjoyed when the collector wasn't a problem. That was nice. Alright, and we'll should be able to kill him here. Okay. Looking forward to seeing you soon? Yes, Sir Blogs a lot. Yes, yes, yes. I've got my 3 minutes. But thank you for the warning. Alright, do we have room for a trinket? We don't. And I guess we're gonna leave this behind. Yeah. It's D&D tonight? It is. Oh, this is a curio. Bone Altar. Last time we did this, we got a buff to damage, accuracy, and crit. And everything we tried to use on it didn't work. Well. Wow. Same thing. Or I guess we just got damage and accuracy. Or, I don't know. Unclear. That's one cracked Hellion? You would think so. So Rack of Blades, I have tried all these things. And so far, I've only ever gotten bleeding from touching it. But we can also just get nothing. Oh, there's 2 more rooms with treasure. And I've got 2 more minutes. People are usually late to D&D anyway. I'm gonna take my 2 minutes. Alright, so that let us heal a little bit. I think we want to just do that. Okay. Nice. Alright, we'll do one more fight. Then we're gonna have to call it. What beer do you want me to bring this? Well, we play virtually. So. Yeah, what beer do you want me to bring? The answer is hams.
Death waits. For the
Spotted fever?
in concentration.
Got him.
How quickly the tide turns.
Okay. You get Spotted Cow? No, that's only in Wisconsin. Spotted Cow is Wisconsin only. But sometimes we'll cross the border to the sacred land. This guy's fast. I'm surprised we were able to go before him. Okay. Let's kill him.
Obliterated.
You're a Floridian, but your girlfriend's in Wisconsin. You get that stuff any chance you get. New Glarus is nice. Yeah, I've been to their brewery. It's like kind of in the middle of nowhere.
Of war can be
I had to take like a gravel road to get there,
never hidden.
but it's a nice place. I like any sort of. I don't know why breweries do brewery tours. Like why that's such a popular thing. I mean, I guess I kind of know. Like you get to drink.
to the pit.
Back to the pit. But it's nice to just be able to see how stuff is made in general. Okay, and then we're gonna just try to kill him. And then I'll open the chest and... The game will save in the middle of a dungeon, right? Pretty sure the answer to that's gotta be yes. Spotted Cow is exactly fine. Girlfriend's... Yeah, that's fair. It's not like gonna blow your mind, but it's perfectly acceptable.
Seize this momentum.
And we'll get rid of the health stone.
The task's end.
And that we're gonna open this with the key. No, it had no effect. All right, and that's where I'm gonna call it. I guess we can save here, right? So if I exit to desktop, we'll resume here. I hope so. All right, that's what I'm gonna call it. So to all of you, wherever you are in the world, make it a good one. I should be back tomorrow, and I will